One guy sent a message to me saying, look at your profile picture, then look at my profile picture again, and then decide if you really think it was a good idea to send me a message. I'm Martijn, it's the Dutch word for tulip, and I'm from Amsterdam. Actually, when I was a kid, I was a little bit underweight, and I went to the doctor with my mom, and the doctor basically told my mom, he needs to eat a little bit more. Not to blame like all my life issues on my mom, but like I ate more and I sort of started gaining weight. And then when I came out of the closet when I was 16, I just thought, oh fuck. I just remember being on like gay dating websites and having lots of guys really confirm the idea that I already had, that I was undesirable. Like someone just seeing your profile and deciding to send you a message to tell you how ugly they think you are. I mean, I know that you shouldn't base your self-worth on how fuckable people think you are. I mean, that's crazy, right? And I definitely always knew that I had more to offer than just my body. I know that I have a sense of humor, I'm a good friend, but it does help. Exactly, it's like how people say money doesn't make people happy. I would be a lot happier if I had $1 million in my bank account. Let's be honest. I mean, come on. Or when I would fantasize about what my life would be like if I would be a successful person or whatever, I would always be thin. I could not equate being overweight with being happy. Those two things just never went together in my head. But I grew older and I decided to sort of take a peek at some of those like websites that cater to bears, or bears and people who are into bears. And I was like, some of these chasers are kind of hot. And especially there was one guy who was a tourist from Italy. His name is Matteo, he lives in Berlin right now. And I thought he was gorgeous. And he wanted to like have a drink with me, and we were at this bar, and he was like, so are you gonna ask me to come home with you? And I was like, oh fuck, this really hot guy is interested in me. So gradually I started dating guys that I think probably would call themselves chasers, and who really finally gave me the feeling that I was desirable and that I wasn't insignificant and that I had something to offer. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago was the first time when I looked in the mirror and actually thought, oh, you actually look kind of hot today. You know, sometimes when I walk into a gay bar, most of the guys are like muscled or like defined or slim or whatever. I'll still get a little bit of that insecurity because it's still not completely, I mean, I don't want to pretend that it's completely gone, but I realize that the way I look is nothing to be ashamed of. And I think that the fact that the shame is no longer there or has significantly decreased, that's like a major thing that I'm really happy about. So if people want to find out more about me, I'm the editor-in-chief of a magazine called Gay and Night. So that's what we really try to do with the magazine, to show that being gay is much more broad than, I don't know, what is like the stereotypical gay person that you can think of. That, Davey Wavy. Like Davey Wavy, like motherfucking Davey Wavy.